Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Geminis, okay? So this is for any placements of Gemini you have in your chart. If you do, great. If not, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep it in your eyes. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, 6-7 nose. I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I am going to use the Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. I will also mention when it's time for you to utilize your own intuition. And with that being said, my gorgeous Gemmies, let's get into the cards. So, let me place my selenite crystal here. Helps me cleanse things. I use this to cleanse my decks, my crystals, my face, what have you. So, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect. Ooh. And we got an Aries card. I have not been coughing. Does that mean something to anyone? Is anyone coughing here? Pointing towards the right more than up. So, dang. Feels like a dry cough. And at the bottom we have the King of Spring with the Seven of Autumn and the World, which you achieve by walking away by the Five of Winter. Which one of the other reasons why you reached the World is because you went back to school. Well, the Eight of Autumn, because you Eight of Autumn and you Seven of Autumn, and then you were able to reach the 10 of Summer. Okay, I'm gonna start doing that. It's kind of cool trick. Okay, so first card, the Emperor pointing towards the right. Now, cards pointing towards the right to me mean that they're happening quickly or they're happening in the future. How deep the future, I don't know, but if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it's definitely going to happen. Now, what was I going to say? Now, the next card is the King of Spring. Now, the King of Spring is an innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical individual. This card says the financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Yes. Which is very good. Yeah. Now, the next card is the Seven of Winter. Now, the Seven of Winter talks of there is the better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. Yep. Running away from the truth. What is the... Okay, so what I'm getting, and this is purely intuitive, so please utilize yours, okay, to make sure what I'm saying makes sense. Now, the King of Spring, alright, is an innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical individual. So the person that came to my mind when I thought of the King of Spring was my grandfather. And my grandfather has a very keen way of throwing out an idea and letting you deal with the rest. Right? Not really just knowing that you'll manifest it. He doesn't know how, he just threw the idea. That is what I got. So you have this idea and you are in charge of making it happen. Now, you are in charge, you don't know how you're going to do it, you don't know what specific details they want you to make sure that it's in, they expect you to know. And that, I feel like, is what the Seven of Winter is all about. Right? Or I think you are in the employment of an emperor, so like a big boss. So I guess you would be like a manager. Okay, and I feel like the emperor, like the head manager or whatever, I don't know what the details are, the person that is above you is giving you an idea, and they're very innovative, and they're very wise, and they're very theatrical, and they're very inspiring. So you get hooked on the idea, but they don't tell you how to do the details. So you're like, okay, so I guess it's, and I can do whatever I want. So you do whatever you want. You get the job done with the World card, which talks about brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, a journey that is now complete. So, yes, you are going to complete this cycle, though the next card is the Five of Winter. And the Five of Winter talks of walk away from dishonest associations, realizing that what you thought you wanted isn't the best choice for your happiness, something that's not worth the effort. I feel like if I go back to the idea that I talked of, this person that gave you an idea and expected you to realize it exactly the way they saw, and when you presented it to you, complete, looking looking fantastic, or no, this is not what I wanted, it's not exactly what I wanted, I'm not happy, da 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 da. Then you're like, okay, listen, you didn't specify, so I didn't know, and now you're making a big fuss out of it, and I am pissed off, right? And, well, I don't know if you utilize the specific words, I'm pissed off, but you're like, okay, listen, this is too big of a hassle, I am leaving, right? And actually, I was something similar. Someone told me of a similar situation today, and this person left the office where she was working at high and dry, and they had to go and get someone an intern, I don't know, like a person like in between. They have to go back to an old employee who had taken leave because it was too much for him, and so I feel like that is what it is. You are presenting your project, and they aren't really happy with it, and you're like, listen, I put in so much work, and you're not happy with it. No, this is too much for me. I am gone. I'm leaving. I'm going. Excuse me. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. My apologies. So, as I was saying, where did I stop? Five of Winter. So you're leaving this person behind because, well, they're not really helping you get to where you want to get to, right? And so that is why you're going back to school with the Eight of Pentacles, which talks of do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeship. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Yeah. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. I am actually compiling a little list of upbeat songs, things that lift up your vibration, and if you have any idea of a song that you can add to that list, please don't be shy. I would love to add it. So to keep your vibration high, you feeling great for a very long time, okay? During your day, especially the ones where it's hectic and you are at wit's end, alright? So, yeah, as I was saying, of autumn, going back to school, long-term projects, that list would be a long-term project, something that everybody can benefit from for a very, very long time, right? Now, the next card, I'm going to write that down. vibration lifting. I have to name that. Lift vibration. Heightening. Sunlit. That will be under revision, so it's not the last version of that title. In any case, so the next card is the Seven of Autumn. Now, the Seven of Autumn, okay, talks of have patience and don't worry. Take time to plan your next steps, a prudent investment of time and money, right? Especially when you go into such a long project, such a long endeavor, it's going to take some time and money. So you have to think about these things prior than throwing yourself into this project, which is interesting because I'm looking across the room and I am finding another project that I have in mind, which also has to do with sound. So that will be an interesting thing that will come up. Okay. Now, the next card is the Ten of Summer. Now, the Ten of Summer is the Ten of Cups in this deck, and it talks of an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Yes. 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 So, I feel like there is a link between that long-term project and you feeling emotionally fulfilled. Right? You feeling, allowing, it fulfilling your cup. That is what is coming to mind. Now, the next card. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, my gems. And you got the Ace of Summer. Nice. With the Queen of Winter and the Seven of Summer and the Princess of Winter and the Four of Summer and the Six of Summer and the Ego, which is the Devil, and the Three of Spring. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Why is that coming to mind? I don't know. But in any case, so we got the Ace of Summer, which talks of open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Yeah. Then you have the Queen of Winter, excuse me, and the Queen of Winter, alright, is a strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny individual. It says, let go of people or things that no longer serve you. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. Yeah. Then you have the Seven of Summer. Now, the Seven of Summer is talking about no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Excuse me. I don't know this number, so I will not answer it. Don't mind. So, Seven of Summer. And the Seven of Summer, like I said, talks of no more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from overanalyzing the options. Yep. Then you have the Princess of Winter. Now, the Princess of Winter talks of an inquisitive, truthful, realistic, and non-diplomatic individual. It says information that can help you, but which also may be difficult to hear. Seeing the truth with kindness, an indigo, child, or adult. What I'm getting with this is that Alright, so you want to open your heart to a new relationship or reawaken one that you already have. Though you've had some, you might be having a little difficulty deciding, but you're like stuck between the head and the heart. With the Queen of Winter, you're like, I can do this by myself, but I need a partner. But I can do this by myself, but I need a partner. But I want to have someone who is more in alignment with me, but I can do this by myself. And then the Seven of Summer is telling you, stop it. You make a decision, just make one, and run with it. God damn it. And I feel like what is going to happen is, in order for you to really be able to feel like you can make the best decision possible, you're going to talk about it with whomever this is. And you're going to be honest and truthful and lay your cards on the table. And that might cause something that might not really be what you wanted. So it might cause a Four of Summer. Now, the Four of Summer talks of being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted, a discontentment with life. Yes. So, I feel like, so you're going to tell your truth, you're going to be honest, and something might happen which you had not planned for, but basically what this is saying, that even if you haven't planned for it, there's a funny thing about life. Most of the time, right, what you think is a failure is actually a success from a backhanded sort of way. So if you dig a little deeper, you are definitely going to find at least one way that this failure was a success, right? Think about Edison and how he had 10,000 tries until he created the incandescent light bulb. Why was he able to succeed after all those failures? Because when he was actually asked this, and when he was asked this, his answer was not, oh yes, I did fail. Well, the question was, you failed 10,000 times in creating the incandescent light bulb. He's like, nay, no I did not. I was successful in finding 10,000 ways it would not work. So, sometimes I feel like the shift and the perceptual shift that needs to happen is what is going to allow for something to actually come to fruition and to become a success. I hope that makes sense. If not, ask, and it will be my pleasure to explain. Next, you have the Six of Summer. Now, the Six of Summer talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So this perceptual shift, right, that is happening with the Princess of Winter, and that is definitely needed in the Four of Summer, is definitely coming to fruition in the Six of Summer, in the sense that it's going to give you a different perspective than what you had, and that is going to allow you to create a success. And now, the next card is the Ego card, which is the Devil card in this deck, which I feel like it's a big warning sign, if that is the right terminology. It's like, attention. Pay attention to the red flags. Yeah. Pay attention to the red flags, but notice there's a fire at the bottom of this card. I said red flags, that might be an interesting link there. Because this card, the Ego card, which is the Devil card, talks of the illusion of being trapped. placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear or worry. One moment, please. What is happening? I had like two things happen. Is something getting your attention? Is something bothering you? Is something creating a division in your attention? Tension, division. I don't know. And it just so happened that the first person that called me was my cousin. Now the second person that called me was his mom. Well, she didn't call me, she called my mom. My mom had put me on duty of checking her phone because my grandmother is my grandmother is not well, and so she wanted to make sure that she got the phone, but she was tired, and she went upstairs, and she left the phone downstairs, and blah, blah, blah. So I was on phone duty, basically. So, the illusion of being trapped. You have the illusion of being trapped by surrounding circumstances, things that are taking away from your focus. Do you? I don't know. I don't have Gemini in my chart, but this is very interesting. Next, you have the Three of Spring. Now, the Three of Spring, alright, talks of plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Yes. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Hey. Okay, so plans that plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Do you have all these projects, and are they being cut short because of the fact that you are in a surrounding that gets your attention, right? Now, okay, so the next steps. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Excuse me. Okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the Prince of Autumn, the Five of Summer, the Justice card, which is a Libra energy, by the way, and the King of Autumn, and the Ten of Autumn, and the Ace of Winter, and the King of Summer, and the Dreamer. Yes. And the Nine of Spring. So you need to go Four of Winter in order to get to your sun. Okay. So, sorry for the background noise if there is any. Now, the first card is the Prince of Autumn, right? So the Prince of Autumn is a very dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous individual. It has cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Yeah, so I feel like you planning for your next steps, you're planning your next steps with an eye to the long term, and you are doing it in a way that you set up your future correctly. And that is, the first step is to be nice to others. And Make sure that things happen so that later on you can create the domino effect in your reality. Then you have the five of summer. Now the five of summer talks of trust, that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which worries or frightens you. So in order to create the better future, you are basically setting yourself up correctly from now. Then you have the Justice card, which is Libra energy, which talks of take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decision. Basically, this is saying that the stuff that you did from now to set up your future correctly will work out. At least that is what I'm getting. Now, the next card is the King of Autumn. Now, the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. It says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right, everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Yes. You know, you can ring my bell. I don't know, but to me it's one of the songs that lifts my vibration up, and I feel like I need that, so I'm gonna sing that song as often as I need to, okay? Now the next card is the Ten of Autumn. Now the Ten of Autumn talks of take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. Yeah, you are not just setting up your reality right earlier in the reading, but you're also setting up the reality of your future up correctly, your family up correctly. Then you have the Ace of Winter. Now the Ace of Winter talks of don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately, raising new ideas that should be implemented. Yep. So the ideas that will come after you have gained at least financial abundance will be kind of out of the ordinary, and it is suggested that you listen to them anyway, right? And the next card is the King of Summer. Now the King of Summer is an honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted individual. It says a romantic partner you can trust, excellent advice that comes from the heart, getting involved in cultural or creative endeavors. Nice. So once you have like the financial abundance on lockdown, on under wraps, feel like you're moving towards different types of endeavors. In this case, cultural endeavors. Okay. Then you have the Dreamer. Now the Dreamer is the Fool card in this deck, which talks of embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. Trust yourself in the fact that you can create what you want from this new reality, because the Dreamer starts off every new adventure without allowing old experiences to get in the way. Then you have the Nine of Spring. Now the Nine of Spring talks to protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So you are starting a new project, but I feel like there will be some difficulty from the people that surround you, and so what is suggested is that you protect yourself from your environment. Yes. Notice how the fairies, crops are being attacked by ladybugs, who are vicious when it comes to plants. Right? Now they might be cute, but they're ruthless with plants. So now the next card is the Four of Winter, and the Four of Winter talks of Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. Taking some time off to realize what you actually need to do in order to, in order to really be able to succeed in this battle against these ladybugs. When you say, when I'm talking about ladybugs and being ferocious with plants, right, it doesn't really make sense, but in actuality, it is. I mean, ladybugs need to eat too, so what do they eat? They eat plants. If only they would just eat weeds, you know? That would be funny. Anyway, now the next card is the Sun card. Leo energy, which talks of plans that work out perfectly, amazing new ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Spirit is here because my nose is itchy. Gratitude for the blessings of life. And I feel like once you go within and figure out what it is that you need to do, you are definitely going to find out what the best plan for you is, and that is what you're going to do, and that is what is going to bring you so much happiness in the long run. Now, for the fourth set. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Gemmies, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And the card that fell on the floor is, pointing towards the left, is the Unity card, which is the Virgo card in this deck. No, Taurus. Excuse me. The Taurus card in this deck. And this Taurus card, alright, talks of what happened in the past. Because cards pointing towards the left to me mean that they happened in the past, or they're happening super slowly. And it can depend on you what it means, right? But it definitely says, do the right thing for the right reasons, compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. So this is what if this happened in the past and you figured out what the group of people you need to spend more time with was, or you are figuring that out slowly but surely, right? Possibly, if this happened slowly, it's probably because of heartbreak, and you needed to heal from heartbreak before you were able to find this group. Okay. Then, once you did find the group, I feel like you tapped into the Prince of Winter energy, which is an intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive individual. It says, seek out an intellectual solution to your problems, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. So I feel like for those, for whom this has not happened yet, for those for whom who are still in heartache and you're waiting to be healed from it, I feel like the way you can heal from it faster is that you figure out what you need to do, okay? By seeking out an intellectual solution to your problems, you need to act quickly and decisively so that you can create sudden or even unexpected change in your reality to get what it is you want, okay? So, my gorgeous Gemini, sorry, I kind of like changed twice, right? No, so my gorgeous Gemmies, this is all I have for you guys this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs. Oh, by the way, when I say price, I mean my price for private readings. But if you want to send donations, you can at my PayPal account, which is attached to the email that you can send, your messages to. And with that being said, my gorgeous Gemmies, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!